welcome to the grand opening of the Yarmouth Police K9 Kennel. My name is Bruce Wilson. I'm the current president of the foundation. A little bit of background about the foundation. Our main goal here is to raise funds for the Yarmouth Police Department for those items not normally covered by their annual budget. Here's a prime example of that. The foundation was formed back in 2013. You have a good variety of people involved in it. We're all volunteers from the town of Yarmouth here. The kennel idea came about from Officer Mike Kramer. He presented the foundation with his proposal to build this kennel for the dogs. The main concern was having to leave their partners in the vehicles while they're in the office here in the station, while they're at court or other activities that would take them away from their vehicles for an extended period of time. Doing that during the hot summer days and the cold winter days meant they had to leave their vehicles running, and there was always that chance that vehicle could fail, and they would have to return back to their vehicle to take care of their canines. Having this kennel here eliminates ever having to worry about their partners being in danger. When we started this program, we found that people really loved dogs, and some of the posters we started out with were pictures of puppies saying they wanted to become canines someday and be able to stay in this kennel, and people responded very kindly. We would have a lot of people we want to thank. First of all, I want to thank the Yarmouth Police Department for allowing us to build this building here for the canines. I also would like to thank our 3 canine officers, Michael Kramer, Sean Gannon, and Mark Thibault. Sorry, I knew I'd screw it up. I thank you for your input, to make sure that we were providing you with the right materials to keep your dogs safe while they were in this building. Thank you for your input. I want to also thank our former president, Mr. Bob Hebert, for starting this process. Thank you very much. Also want to thank our foundation members for their input, their support of helping us with this program. Mike Lahagan, our vice president. Paul Greeley, our secretary. Linda Bond, Adam Federer, Dave Sercom are board members. Sargent, who couldn't make it today, but thank you very much, Doc. I want to thank our Blue Coat members for their continued support, their annual support of the foundation. Obviously, and the important thing here is to thank all the businesses. There's a poster up here with all the companies that provided materials and labor for this. I especially want to thank Michael Nardone, MJ Nardone, without Michael coming on board, who knows how long this would have taken and what it would have looked like when we got done. So thank you very much. We really certainly appreciate what you did. I also want to thank the hundreds of residents and visitors in the town of Yarmouth for their donations. We just recently I had a little boy come up to one of our donation jars and opened up his wallet and pulled out 19 cents and put it in the donation jar. And the smile on his face was fantastic. Really made me feel great. Up to the people who donated, very large amounts of money, especially to Mrs. Mary Benton for her very generous donation, which allowed us to get to this building the way it is right now. Thank you very much for your Mr. McClellan, if you would step up here, please.
Oh.
Peter has put 32 years of service into law enforcement. I believe 28 years in the K9, 29 years with the K9s, and he continues to support the K9 program here with helping with some training. He does a little dog sitting every now and then, and we certainly appreciate your years of service. Thank you very much. Up here, please, Peter. I started out referring to this as the Yarmouth Police K9 Kennel. It's now my honor to officially announce this as the Peter McClellan Yarmouth Police K9 Kennel. You guys would remove the flag, please.
Wait a minute.
Can you reach it?
Don't lose it.
We're honored to be able to name this on your behalf of your support of the Army Police K9. I don't know if you want to have anything to say. It's up to you.
I was very fortunate to, after 1 year of K9, or 1 year as a patrolman, to be picked for a K9. At that time, you had to have 3 years to get on, be considered. But I had come on the police department as an older person. I was 34 when I went to the police academy. So, and I had been in the military and I had some previous experience. So they waived the extra 2 years and let me start as a K9. And 29 years later, I was still doing it. I got to travel all over the United States. I went to Europe representing the United States with K9. It's been something that I love doing. I still do it today. I still like it. It was never work. It was always fun. And it made my whole time in Yarmouth that much more worthwhile because I always had a partner that I loved and back behind me. And I couldn't have asked for a better career. And I'm very appreciative of this thing.
Thank you. Introduce Deacon Tony to give us say a little blessing for the kennel and its occupants.
Just want to start off on a lighter side. My wife said over the past 50 years this is right up your alley because you've been in the doghouse several times. Anyway, I found something on the internet I think that all dog lovers would like, especially the working dog people. And it's entitled The Working Dog. My eyes are your eyes to watch and protect yours. My ears are your ears to hear and detect evil minds in the dark. My nose is your nose to scent the invader of your domain. And so you may live, my life is also yours. With that in mind, good and gracious God, we ask you to bless this kennel, to protect it, keep it safe from all harm, and may it always be a safe haven, a source of comfort and rest and peace, so that the canines who spend time here will be refreshed and able to do what they do best, protect and serve their handlers and this community. And we ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. I would like to introduce Chief Frank Frederickson.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming here. This is a very special building, which is all started when Officer Kramer caught me at the back door. I tried running away because he tends, anyone knows him, he can hold you up for a little while. But anyway, he had an idea. He just wanted an overhang to cover over the cruisers to keep the dogs in the shade. That was it. So I said, all right, let me think. Bob Abier, who started this whole organization, really took it to another level, was professionalism. Asked Mike to put it in writing, submitted it to Bob, and off it went. And it took a little bit of time, but the professionalism, the high quality of what they were putting into this, the going in, reaching out to the donors, and taking it completely away from my domain to make it happen, because we are busy. There's a lot of things going on, and to do this, it would have taken us years. And then, of course, then we'd have to go get the funding somewhere else, and it's really an outstanding job, and I thank you all for doing that, putting this together. But it also represents the fact that K9 is such an important, integral part of policing and what we do here in Yarmouth. And we have the oldest serving K9 unit on the Cape, and it's with great pride that we're able to take care of the dogs longer. That kind of sends a message that these dogs are not going away anytime soon. We're going to keep K9 for as long as I can make sure that I'm here. But furthermore, the other importance of K9 is what it does for fighting crime. As you may or may not be aware, our property crimes, house breaks, car breaks, burglaries are at all-time record lows for Yarmouth. You know, going from 500 back in the 80s to we may get 100 total this year. That is phenomenal, and that's stuff you don't really get here. Is the reputation we have for fighting crime, and when you see these guys coming, you know, you probably want to go to the borders. So anyway, I thank everybody who put this together. Quite proud of it, and you know, this is state of the art is probably the best word I can say. I don't know anybody else that has something like this in policing. No one. So thank you very much.
As I mentioned before, we had, you know, a lot of companies, a lot of people provide us with materials and labor, and we have from the police department, we have an appreciation letter. First of all, you know, again, MJ Nardone Carpentry, Michael Nardone. Mrs. Mary Benton. Mrs. Benton, we'd also like to present you with these flowers in appreciation of everything you did.
Thank you, Mr. Dyer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Trademark Builders helped with the initial construction of the building. Cape Cod Insulation. Johnstone Supply. Shepley Wood Products. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mid-Cape Home Centers, I think I mentioned Shepley Wood Products, Drywall Masonry Supply, Brian Bolton and Son Drywall, Riley Electrical Contractors, Kevin Enright, Riker Landscaping, Richard Saul Electricians, David Monroe Heating and AC. David. Nye Plumbing and Heating. Bennett Fence. Cape Cod Aggregate. The Plymouth Sign Company for made a nice plaque up here for us. And obviously the hundreds of residents and visitors who donated funds to this. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Feel free to walk around. We have some snacks and beverages back here. Help yourself. Have any questions for the K9 officers? Feel free to attack them.
Mine.
Where's the dog?
No, not in this crowd.
Where's the puppy?
I was thinking, Sean, maybe you want to stash some stuff for somebody. And then,
One last time, guys.
all right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.